SuperTalk Mississippi media production. Pike County, here comes your morning show. Dave in the morning on 93.5 FM, SuperTalk Mississippi.
So now, understand, you're not going to dictate to me what I do and what I don't do, but I'm still the mayor, Mr. Clark.
None of this meeting is recorded. None by any parties. Correct?
No, sir, mine is recorded. I'm being accused.
Any conversation.
Then I want to make it on record. I want the allegations in writing, or the accused, or on recording of this harassment.
And now, here's your host, Dave Hughes.
Good morning to you on a gorgeous For Now Thursday. For now is about all we can hope for. Do not look down in the Gulf. Just don't look in that direction. We'll talk about it later. We're not going to dwell on it because it's not really anything to dwell on. That's the good news, but we'll get to that eventually. On this Thursday morning, normally we have North Pike Thursday, but North Pike is out of North Pike for the year, so they're out for summer. We've got something better, I think. We've got from Gator Signs, Chris Hamilton with us. How you doing this morning?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Doing fantastic. And Will Thibodeaux over here. How are you?
Good. Thank you for having us.
Oh, definitely. But you got like 18 things going on. How are you keeping all of this straight?
We're not.
Okay.
We're not keeping it straight.
Doing our best.
Honest answer. I like that. That's very good. Now, let's talk about some of the things that are going on. We got a lot of things kind of crowded into, maybe a month's time, I'd say?
Yes, sir.
You've got the Independence Day celebration you're getting ready for.
We do. So we work for Gator Sign Company, but the cool thing is our owners, Daryl and Cindy Reddit, and Bart and Sharon Allen, also own a cattle ranch out in Franklin County. So we have a meat store next door to our shop at 1021 Carrie Andrews Road, and we have 5,800 pounds of beef.
Holy cow.
From our fall calf crop that we want to do something with, and we want to sell it. We want to get in people's homes and let them cook it and see how good it is. So we decided to do all month long, June, to do up to 25% off select cuts. And for every $50 spent, we'll enter you a chance to win a 32-ounce Arctic cooler with a custom Stubborn Heifer logo printed on the top. So that's the big part that we're here, is to get that out there.
Now, let me just say, too, when you say a cooler, this isn't just like a box. This is a cooler. This is a nice one. It is.
We got it directly from Arctic. It's their Memorial Day red, white, and blue cooler. And then just to add something extra on top, we did a 250 Stubborn Heifer anniversary logo with the flag on top. We have it on the flyer and a display in the meat store, so you can come by and check it out.
Fantastic. Now, how long is this going on?
We're going to do it the entire month of June. So 5 o'clock on June 30th, it'll end. And then July 1st at 11 a.m., I'm going to do the drawing for the cooler, and we'll contact the winner then. In addition to the cooler, they'll get a baseball hat, a little tumbler, and then a T-shirt. We have limited sizes and designs, but they can come in and pick out a shirt for them. And that just goes along in with the cooler.
See, and here, let me talk about the sneaky part, Will, for just a second. Because you come in, and when you make a purchase, you're entered in the drawing. Mm-hmm. Then if you win, you come back and you get more meat.
Yeah, you can fill your cooler up.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have tons of options available in the store too. There's different cuts. There's things that you've never heard of before, probably, but that's the great thing. I mean, there's options there for everybody. If you like just basic ground beef, it's actually cheaper now than it is in the stores and your big supermarkets. And then also, I mean, we have huge tomahawk ribeyes, different things. I mean, there's something for everybody.
Well, and, you mentioned that about it being cheaper than what's in the grocery store. Everything has gone through the roof price-wise.
It has. I looked yesterday because we keep an eye on pricing. The meat we're selling and that we're growing out there at the ranch is a pasture. It's pasture plate. It's grass-fed, grain-finished. All these cows that are coming in, they're taken very good care of, and right now we've got 143 weaning, and they will be heavily monitored and taken care of for the next several weeks as they get ready to go on to where they're going, and we'll pull out of that stock and bring in the fill what we get rid of here. So we have everything from ribeye steaks. I brought the price list in so we can just go through some of the more popular cuts.
Love it.
Like boneless ribeyes, I got them at $22.05 a pound. Usually they're selling closer to $25. New York strips I looked at yesterday. Prime cut New York strip from your grocery store is right at $21 a pound. We've got New York strips going on $16, $13 a pound.
Nice.
So not everything's discounted, of course. I mean, we did select cuts up to 25, and I've got some that are 25 and even 30% off, especially on the porterhouse, T-bone, and some of the other different cuts that we have in there in the roast. We've got tri-tip roast on here going for sirloin tri-tip $6 a pound, tri-tip $10.45 a pound. We got a pecani roast, which is $9 a pound. So ground beef is $7 a pound for 1 pound, and then if you get 2 pound, 5 pound, or 10 pound bricks, those are not as discounted as I'd want them to, but you're getting a low prime, high choice beef here. You're going to have great marbling in it.
And a local beef.
And it's local, all Franklin County.
This didn't come from, across the country or across the world.
Right.
In some cases, this is right here in Southwest Mississippi, where you're out there holding a bottle for baby cows.
Yes. And the cool thing is, if you want to see the ranch, Daryl and Cindy invite people to come out there and check out the ranch. They put a lot of time into it. They've been doing a lot of 4-H events and trying to do a lot of youth-driven stuff to get kids into the cow business and to see what it's all about. So the other day I had a lady come and pick up some meat from the store that she had went out to the ranch and toured it and saw the cows and saw the operation. So they invite anybody to come out there and visit the ranch. And if you want to buy half a cow, a whole cow, a quarter of a cow, we have those options available.
I don't know where I would put it. You got to understand, my wife has a shopping problem, so our freezer's full most of the time, but we're still going to come out there and check out and get some stuff because the meat doesn't last long in my house. Do they ever let you go out and feed the cows, Will?
I have not done that yet, and like Chris said, we definitely push the young people to come out and be the future. So yeah, if you've got kids that are interested in beef and cattle, give us a call. We'll be glad to give them a tour of the facility, show them how everything's done. I mean, it's extremely nice, and I mean, like Chris said earlier, and you said, if you want to see the product that you're eating and putting on your table, come out. You'll see them. They're out there.
I enjoy grilling and knowing the name of who I'm cooking. Do you name them?
There are some that are named. There are some that get a little bit special treatment, and those oftentimes don't leave the ranch ever.
Yeah.
That
was what I was thinking. So, I was like, I can definitely see a cow being slaughtered for some fantastic high quality meat. I'm not sure I could do it to Shirley.
Right. Yeah. If you ever want to check out our Facebook page at Stover and Heifer, Cindy keeps up our Facebook page, and you'll see the kids, the grandkids, and the name cows. They're all on there, so you'll get to check that out.
The celebrities.
Oh yeah, it's very transparent when you get on the Facebook page and see them working cows. You'll see the vet out there, the weighs, the pregnancy checks. So there's definitely nothing that they're not willing to show you.
Now we've, we skipped right ahead, but it's going through the entire month of June. Father's Day is coming up, right?
Yes. So I've been putting so much time on these first two things, but ultimately what we're going to do for Father's Day is boxes. I'm shooting for a $75 box, which is going to have 50 to 60 pounds of meat, depending on the cuts I get. We're going to try to get a couple good steaks, and some other things Dad would like to grill or smoke, and then we're going to do a $150 box, which is just going to have some extra things in it. And I'm going to try to get some cool cuts like a tomahawk, Thor's hammer, and some stuff that maybe, make Dad really be impressed with your gift this year.
Make the eyes get a little bigger.
Oh, yeah.
And to kind of help with that, too, we're running this sale. It's Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and I know that's kind of tough for most people. So the Saturday before Father's Day, we'll be open 8 to 12. So if you're, got to get that gift for Dad and you ain't had time to, we're going to have the store open and come in there and you can get your box in, and we'll wrap it. We're going to have wrapping paper, so if you want to get it wrapped and get it boxed, we'll do all that in the store.
That's to me, that makes a lot of sense, because you don't want to, buy the meat 2 weeks beforehand. Because again, where are you going to store it where Dad can't find it? You can't put it in the back of the closet and throw a coat over it. So
we'll include a link to a freezer or something that you can buy just in case too.
There we go. I like that. That's very good. Now let's talk about the other thing that we're here for, because I want to spend a few minutes on this. This is important, I think. You've got a benefit raffle going on. Tell us a little bit about the situation and why you're doing this.
So, Daryl and Cindy are really good friends with Mervyn and Ellie Boyd. And Mervyn owns Boyd Electric right here in Macomb. They live not far from our office. And just through the years of getting to know Mervyn and Ellie and get to know their children, Jordan and Anna has... I'm going to let Will pronounce it because I'm going to mess it up.
Osteosarcoma.
So it's a form of bone cancer, and it affects young people, young adults, especially through the growing stages. And Anna has been fighting this for a long time. She's 18 currently, and for the past 4 to 5 months, they have been living in Houston, Texas at
MD
Anderson.
Yeah.
So the big struggle is just the day-to-day living expenses. They're going back and forth, the hotel or apartment that they're staying in, and the family's taking time off work to each kind of rotate out. All of them are over there this week with her. So Daryl and Cindy decided, why not? So we're putting up a half a cow and auctioning it off, or raffling it off, and all the proceeds are going to go to the Anna Boyd benefit to help pay for this while she's over there currently.
Well, this really highlights something that is a problem that most people don't think about, because they think about, if you've got good insurance, it's going to cover most of the cost of the treatment. Yeah, but the family still has to eat. They still have to have a place to stay. And this isn't a weekend trip, as you were talking. No. She's already been over there for months.
Yep, I was talking to her brother-in-law, Caleb Dykes, Jordan's husband. And Jordan's over there with them now. And I just asked Caleb last night. I was like, how are they doing? And I'm just going to read the message that he sent me. And he said she's doing very well. The care over there at Anderson has been top-notch. The chemotherapy has been aggressive, but she's on treatment 4 of 6. She's been feeling fatigued, but the doctors say she's been handling it better than most people. They're hoping by mid-July she'll be ringing the bell.
Oh, nice.
So we're hoping in, a month and a half, we'll be hearing really good news from that. And this raffle runs all the way through June. So you have the entire month of June. It's 100 chances. 100 chances. The tickets are $250 each. And if you win, you get half a side of beef. Now, we're doing it rancher's cut, which means the butcher's essentially going to pick the cuts that you're going to get. And it's going to be around 600 pounds of beef total, 650 pounds of beef. And we've got numbers. What we've been doing is just reach out to the numbers. We got flyers everywhere, and just call us and we'll meet you, get you a ticket. We can do Venmo, PayPal through Miss Ellie, or you can write a check or bring us cash, and then we get it to the family and they get it in the fund. And on July 1st, we're going to do a live drawing on Facebook on the Stubborn Heifer page for the winner of the beef.
This is a fantastic thing, and this to me is a great example of what more people need to do more of. You know, we get so caught up in being upset about everything on planet Earth right now. There are good things you can do with your time and your money that will help someone, not just put a smile on their face, but literally help them make it. Mm-hmm. And that you can't put a value on that, to me.
No, and what we've done with like our office, a lot of people say 250 is a little tough on the ticket, and we get that. But I'd also think people don't realize what you're getting, how much meat you're getting for it. So, like for our office, our entire office went in together on a ticket. And if we win, we're just going to split the cow amongst everybody in the office. Just come pick what you want. So, I've had a few different families and offices reach out and just get a ticket for the family or the office. And that's great, too, because you're getting a ton of beef. So, you need to have some people to help you store it and eat it.
Well, it's $50 from 5 people
Exactly.
each.
Mm-hmm.
And if you take over 600 pounds and you divide it by 5, you're getting over 100 pounds of beef.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
For your share if you win. So yeah, once you start doing the math, this is a good deal.
Yep, and it's only 100 chances. We only got 100 tickets. So once those 100 are sold, that's it. So we're trying not to dilute it down, but we do have a short. I mean, she's in treatment 4 of 6, so they've already taken up the brunt of a lot of that burden. We're just trying to help get them home.
Yeah, and to be honest, it doesn't matter whether they use savings, whether they've used credit cards. That money still has to go back in somewhere. So even though they have been through all of this, you're still helping defray those costs they've already had.
Yes.
So that's a very important thing. Now, how do people get them? They just stop by the store, the tickets?
There is a few places that you can go through. So Gator Sign Company, Walthall County Co-op, Crawford Electric here in Macomb, and then we have Daryl and Cindy's number on here, as well as Jordan and Caleb's mine. So you can just call a cell phone number, text a number, and we will get a ticket to you one way or another.
You're going to send Will with it, aren't you?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
your
part of his
plan.
job.
I may deliver the 650 pounds of meat to the person, the winner.
It's going to be a lot of trips back and forth to the car. That's the thing. You were joking, Will, about giving everybody a link to a freezer. You may have to go get another freezer.
That's right.
If you win this, that's the best problem in the world to have.
Hey, that'd be a good idea for next year. Get a freezer.
Yes.
And we can have that for a chance to win.
Well, you could probably bump the price of the ticket up and give away a freezer full of beef.
Hey.
It's just all there. Now, they're going to have to be forklift certified to get it in the house if they win, but...
We have cranes. We can handle that.
That's right.
See?
You can rent a crane from us, and we'll put the freezer in your house.
You rent cranes?
We do.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
We have 6 cranes from a 23.5 ton up to a 40 ton now. And we use them for our installs and our service and stuff, but they don't run all the time. So we do a lot of air conditioner rentals this time of year, and AC companies will call us or setting trusses for buildings or picking up freezers and putting in people's backyards.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, it just beats them just sitting there, unused. That's not bad at all. I like that. So basically what we're looking at here is beef, more beef, several chances to win, and rental cranes. Do you have time to do sign work?
We do.
Okay.
See, we're 2 here, but there's a whole team. We got a great team of people that help us make all this happen. So me and Will get to be the ones that sit up front and talk to you about it, but there's a whole team back at the office that work their tails off every day to make things like this happen. So, and then Daryl and Bart and Cindy and their ambition and their drive and their goals. It's fun. You never know what you're going to get into.
Never know what you're walking into one
That's
day
right.
to the next. All right, guys. Any final thoughts? We'll start with you, Will.
Yeah, just basically give us a shout if you need any meat, signage work, or anything like that. We're a local company, but we have a national reach. We've got the largest install crew, to our knowledge, in the entire country for signage. So we set ourselves apart there, and all of our guys are local technicians. When you call us, you're going to talk to somebody that you may probably know, or know someone that they're married to or live with or whatever. So, yeah.
Very good.
The only thing I can add is come out, see us this month. get a raffle ticket to support Anna, get some meat, and if you have something unique. That just before we came here, I had a guy come in and he said, "I want to buy this much of this cut. Can you do me a little bit better on the price?" And yeah. So, come in if you've got an idea or you want to do something unique, come see us. We're willing to do, just about anything. And delivery, if you've got a office or something and you want to get some meat delivered, call us up. Tell us what cut you want, how much you want to spend. We'll box it up and deliver it to you.
You said unique ideas. You said all of that. I'm going back to the signs for a second before we go. What's the most unique thing you guys have been involved in putting up?
Oh man.
Realistically, we've done a little bit of everything, from working on casinos to working on football stadiums to currently we're working on a project for a local high school doing their scoreboard for the upcoming season. But we've done a little bit of everything, from small post and panel signs for your mom and pop stores all the way up to major organizations and in all over America. There's not much that we won't do.
Well, the craziest thing, I'm not going to say it's the craziest, but in recent memory, we went to probably the furthest you could go in the contiguous U.S. in state of Washington to erect a big casino, full digital sign, and it was up till Christmas Day. Like, guys are on the road December 22nd trying to get home before Christmas, and they had to drive there and back. So that was probably one of the most stressful jobs I've been involved in, but I don't think you can go any further unless you get into Alaska at some point.
Yeah. Now, having said that, I saw somebody in Macomb, Mississippi about 2 weeks ago with a Hawaii tag, and I'm like, is that a submarine with wheels? How'd you get that here? But that does happen sometimes. But yeah, that's about as far as you can go. That's exactly right. You guys are open to new ideas. You're open to doing new things, doing good work. I've got one suggestion for you. Just take it to the next meeting free of charge. It's on me. Blimp. You need a blimp.
Okay. I hadn't thought about that.
I have not.
We have talked about helicopters and for installations and things like that on tough stuff, so we might bring the blimp too.
Blimp.
Yeah.
I can see a blimp.
I never said it was a good idea. I just said I had an idea. Chris Hamilton, Will Thibodeaux from Gator Signs. Go get your raffle ticket to help out Anna Boyd and her family as she continues fighting the good fight.
Yes.
She's going to kick cancer's rear end.
That's right.
She's been doing it. I don't know anybody she has just been amazing throughout this whole process. Inspiration. Just amazing person.
You got to get out there and do that. The best way to do it, get some high quality, locally grown, Will has petted some of them beef.
That's right.
It tastes better when Will pets it.
That's right.
Low stress. Mm-hmm. Science behind the low stress tastes better.
Now, is that low stress for the cows or for Will? Because
I can tell you, it ain't no low stress for us, but them cows, they got it. They got it made,
That's right.
man. There's no stress out there for them.
Well, they're jealous of the cows now, guys, but that just means it's going to taste better when you get it. Thanks so much for coming in.
Oh, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Keep us updated on how this is going, okay?
Oh, yes,
We
sir,
will.
we'll do.
Fantastic. We continue on this Thursday morning right after this on Super Talk Mississippi Pike County. Keep it here.
Walk without rhythm, it won't attract the worm. Walk without rhythm, and it won't attract the worm. Walk without rhythm, and it won't attract the worm. If you walk without rhythm, you never learn. You can blow with this, you can blow with that. You can blow with this, or you can blow with that. Or you can blow with this, or you can blow with that. Or you can blow with us. You can blow with this, or you can blow with that. You can blow with this, or you can blow with that. Or you can blow with organically grown through the hemisphere I roam to make love to the angels of light.
Every Every now and then, we remind all of you loving, awesome, hardworking husbands that you have a premium it's time to renew. No, it's not life insurance, car insurance, or health insurance. It's way more important than those. I'm Kristen. Gentlemen, it's time to renew those long-term wife insurance policies. When you surprise her with a gift from Selmans, you remind her that no matter what lies ahead, you and she will get through it together. Your gift tells her this long-term wife insurance policy is for life. Renew your long-term wife insurance policy right here at Selmans. We're in it for the long term with you.
Don't miss Dave in the morning. Even when you miss it the first time, you can catch it on the podcast. Missing out would be a crime. Super Talk 93.5 is always the place to be. Want to get the podcast version? Here, my friend, is the key. SuperTalkPikeCounty.com. It's all around, it's all the rage. Spotify, Amazon, or Apple, or just right there on the page. Dave in the morning, late at night, or anytime you have the crave. SuperTalkPikeCounty.com.
Weekday mornings at 6 after 9 on 93.5 FM, or you can catch up anytime by going to
SuperTalkPikeCounty.com.
Dave in the morning at SuperTalkPikeCounty.com. Catch up and catch on. Welcome back. Glad to have Chris and Will in here doing some good stuff, doing some good work in Southwest Mississippi. It helps offset the rest of what's going on. Good grief. All right. Let's start with one, and I saw this yesterday. I assume, let me go to their website and double check this, because it's that unusual. I just have trouble believing this. If it's true, we have lost the plot, I think, and it is true. First day of school for the Macomb School District. That's kids in the classroom, kids at school. First day of school, July 20th. July 20th. First day of school for the Macomb School District. Just thought I'd pass that along. That's early, isn't it? This is early. I'm pretty sure this is early. Feels early. Considering, and hold on, oh no, I'm going to drift into back in my day territory, but back in my day, it was around Labor Day. That's when school started, when school took in. From what I understand, the first day for teachers is going to be like, registration. Hold on, I'm looking at this. I'm having trouble processing this. I really am. Registration will be from July 6th through July 10th. First day of school, 10 days later, July 20th. And again, I want to make sure that everyone understands this is not, teacher show up day and things like, no, this is kids in the classroom, July 20th. Hope you enjoyed that week and a half of summer. Now, admittedly, they get a lot more breaks during the year than we used to get. But I do worry just a little bit as this trend continues everywhere. It's not just Macomb School District. It's education in general. That the way you improve the results, the way that you get better outcomes is to just do more of what you were already doing. I'm not a fan of that way of thinking. You're not guaranteed better results just because you do more of what's giving you the results you want to improve. This isn't a time thing. This isn't a how long can you be in class thing. It's a quality thing. If you want to change stuff. My opinion here on all of this, as always. But I just feel like we're focusing on the wrong part. We're focusing on, time in the chairs in classroom versus what's happening while they're in the classroom. That should be the focus. Let's just go year round. I mean, this is literally only, month and a half of summer vacation. I just feel like we're focusing on the wrong things, which I know is strange. We never do that on planet Earth, but this is another example of that. Several people have already messaged me saying, yeah, it was after Labor Day for me. Yeah, July 20th. First day of school for the students in the Macomb School District. It's wild to me. Absolutely wild. Another thing that I want to mention very quickly is that we have something coming up that I want to pass along to you. The Southwest Mississippi Recovery Network. St. Andrew's Mission is behind that. They had a lot of donations for the tornado victims to help them get on their feet. Well, as this is perfectly put, the needs have shifted for the tornado survivors. They don't need some of this. So, with the blessing of Red Cross and the emergencies management, they are going to have a rummage sale from what they have left in the donations. And that's going to help that money that is raised. Still going to tornado victims. Insurance deductibles, stays in the hotel because you don't have a roof. Sometimes you don't have a house. Account deposits to get, various accounts turned back on utility-wise. This is a great idea. Over 9,000 square feet of items. It's tomorrow from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. and Saturday from 9 until 3. South Railroad Boulevard in Macomb. 520 South Railroad Boulevard. Head on over there. All of this, these items, they're going to be rummage sailed off. And then the money is going to go to the tornado survivors because, well, their cash flow kind of stinks. Doesn't it for everyone? But cash flow is the biggest problem they have right now with a lot of these expenses. So this is a great way to deal with that. This is a fantastic idea. It's tomorrow and it's Saturday at 520 Railroad Boulevard. Go down there and you can check out over 9,000 square feet. That's big. That's a lot. And you're probably going to find something you want. No, you're going to find something you want. You just got to go tomorrow and Saturday. Now, let's quickly look at the weather before we get to the big thing. There is a blob down in the Gulf of Mexico. That's the only thing you can call it. It's a low pressure system. The wind shear is so high, they say there is practically no chance of this developing into a tropical system. That doesn't stop it from being moist. Today, sunny skies, beautiful day, high of 86. Tomorrow, a 70% chance of showers and late in the afternoon thunder showers. Again, high of 86. Friday night, 60% chance of rain. Saturday, 90% chance of rain. Saturday night, a 20% chance. Sunday, a 70% chance. You are getting a pretty good picture painted for you, and the chance of rain is every day through at least the middle of next week, possibly longer. And a big chunk of that, especially this weekend, is going to come from the Gulf Coast blob. Down in the Gulf, it's enormous, and when you first look at it, you go, huh? But there's no organization, there's no center, there's no rotation. It's just a big mess. What that means is we got a chance for it to be a big mess here, but at least it's just going to be rain. A little bit of wind, and when I say a little bit, we're talking about highest number I see from the National Weather Service is Saturday, gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. That's it. So this is not a tropical storm situation. This is a whole bunch of rain situation, and I'm going to tell you something I told my wife yesterday. We say this all the time. It's kind of a knee-jerk reaction. You get it loaded in your hip holster, ready to pull that thing out and quick draw it every time we have something like this come in, and it's going to dump a ton of rain on us. Somebody is guaranteed to say, well, we needed this. We don't need it. We got plenty right now. We have had a ton of rain recently, which brings us neatly around to the possibilities for flash flooding. Don't drive into the water. I don't care how well you know the road beneath the water. That road might not be there anymore. And then, well, then you're going to be in the paper. No. Just don't do that to yourself. So don't worry about it, but keep your umbrella handy. You're going to need it. When we come back, I'm going to help be the problem that's keeping Macomb down again. Because I got something to talk about that was reported on someone's Facebook. From Macomb. You know, the usual. The stuff we don't want to talk about. Stuff we've been told we should not talk about. Well, coming up next, we're going to talk about it. Keep it here on SuperTalk, Mississippi, Pike County.
Every now and then, we remind all of you loving, awesome, hardworking husbands that you have a premium it's time to renew. No, it's not life insurance, car insurance, or health insurance. It's way more important than those. I'm Kristen. Gentlemen, it's time to renew those long-term wife insurance policies. When you surprise her with a gift from Selman's, you remind her that no matter what lies ahead, you and she will get through it together. Your gift tells her this long-term wife insurance policy is for life. Renew your long-term wife insurance policy right here at Selman's. We're in it for the long term with you.
Don't miss Dave in the morning. Even when you miss it the first time, you can catch it on the podcast. Missing out would be a crime. SuperTalk 93.5 is is always the place to be. Wanna get the podcast version? Here, my friend, is the key. SuperTalk.PikeCounty.com. It's all there and it's all the rage. Spotify, Amazon, or Apple, just right there on the page. Dave in the morning, late at night, or anytime you have the crave. SuperTalk.PikeCounty.com.
Dave Hughes here. Remember, every weekday morning at 9:06, it's Dave in the Morning, where we solve the problems of the world, or at least complain about them really loudly and sarcastically. And if you miss out, you can catch up with the podcast version of Dave in the Morning at SuperTalkPikeCounty.com.
That's great, it starts with an earthquake, birds and snakes, an airplane, and Lenny Bruce is not afraid. I have a hurricane, listen to yourself, churn, world serves its own needs, dummy serve your own needs, beat it up a knock, speed, grunt, no strength, the ladder starts to clatter with fear, fight down, high wire and a fire, represented 7 games, and a government for hire, and a combat site, left and west are coming in a hurry with the furies breathing down your neck. Team by team reporters babble Trump, tether crop, look at that, no plane, fine, then, overflow, population common food, but it'll do, save
A little upper of a song for you. Welcome back, Super Talk, Mississippi, Pike County, 93.5. All right. If you were here with me yesterday, you heard the audio from Tuesday night's work session where outgoing Mayor Cordelia Lockley, he's got to get up at the end of the month and move over for Mayor-elect Bruce Mullins. That's for you, Mose. Basically chastised everyone for talking about the negatives in Macomb. Crime is not the problem. People talking about the crime is the problem. It's just people putting things out that want to make Macomb a worse place to live. Let me rotate slightly to my right and partially read you, and I'm going to partially read it because, well, the FCC frowns on some of the words used in this post, but we'll do the best we can. Somebody, lovely young lady, posted yesterday, said, I get home and have to deal with this. Women, be careful. 3 dudes were together at Walmart in Macomb, Mississippi, and one snatched $500 from me and ran off in a white vehicle. One had on a tan shirt with baggy pants with holes in them. One had a black shirt with dreads and black pants. The other one had a navy blue shirt with black pants. I'm disgusted right now. I was in there getting stuff for my girls. I've done a police report and everything. Ladies, be aware of your surroundings at all times. Now, what I would like to tell this person on behalf of outgoing Mayor Cordelia Lockley is that, see, this is what he was talking about. You're the problem with Macomb. You are the issue. You're supposed to just get rolled for $500 and then be very quiet about it. Don't talk about that. Don't bring it up. You're making us look bad. This is how I'm going to deal with every bad news story for a while moving forward, because that's the message that we got Tuesday night at the work session. The crime isn't the problem. The people talking about the crime is the problem.
Of our crimes to the proper source that caused that. That's why in 2019 we became one of the safest cities to live in, was because those reports was being turned in and filed in a timely manner. That's the issue, filing those reports. Our police chief have told you, NIBRS, we're in compliance. NIBRS, we're turning in our data like we're supposed to. If you're going out there on NIBRS and you're seeing data from 2019 or 2018, that's not the most current data out there. That's the most current data out there simply because NIBRS has not updated their their system. Understand, yes, we do have some crime, but crime is not as bad as those individuals who want to make Macomb a worse place to live in.
So, if you talk about crime in Macomb, you are the problem. You are the issue. You are supposed to just shut up and take it. That's what was so absolutely infuriating and ludicrous about that little 4.5, 5 minute long speech from the outgoing mayor on Tuesday night. You don't need to be talking that stuff. Now, I'm sure he was probably trying to direct that towards people reporting other things, not telling things that they talked about, but it wasn't made very clear. People talking about crime in Macomb are only doing it because they want to make Macomb a worse place to live. Which, by the way, in my opinion, is one of the stupidest approaches to any of this I've ever seen. It's... How do you wake up in the morning? You sit down and go, oh, I got to straighten some stuff out. I know what I'll do. Let's blame the victims. That's what it feels like. Wasn't the intention. I can tell you that. That was not what was they set out to do there. The outgoing mayor did. But still, that's how it came off. Crime is so much better in these 2 or 3 areas that I cherry-picked to talk about because it was better in those. If crime was better across the board, release the report you did last month. Where is it for now? Where is it? That's because we went through and cherry-picked what might sound good. But instead, what we got was chastisement for talking about bad things that happen in Macomb. No one's going to listen to that. I'm sorry, if you're walking into Walmart and somebody runs up, a group of 3 people, and takes your $500 you were using to buy stuff for your girls and runs off and runs away, you're going to tell people about it. And you should. She's not trying to make Macomb worse. She's not trying to bring Macomb down and make it a worse place to live. She wants to buy stuff for her girls. The word games and the mental manipulation attempts are getting really, really, really old. Really old. And, well, they're about to end because you know who I feel is not going to do that kind of thing? Mayor-elect Bruce Mullins.
If you cried out for more,
got it in twice.
if you reached out for me, I would run to the storm just to keep you here.
In all seriousness,
I have gone beyond my years, wasted half my life, but I found
why have that attitude? We've got people that are upset, that are worried, that are scared. You don't tell them to be quiet because they hurt your feelings and make you look bad. Once again, not a police problem. The Macomb Police Department does not have the staff to have someone posted in every parking lot in Macomb. They don't. So all they can do is react to it, to the report she says she filed. All right, final break. We're going to wrap it up for this Thursday right after this on Super Talk, Mississippi, Pike County. Keep it here.
Every now and then, we remind all of you loving, awesome, hardworking husbands that you have a premium it's time to renew. No, it's not life insurance, car insurance, or health insurance. It's way more important than those. I'm Kristen. Gentlemen, it's time to renew those long-term wife insurance policies. When you surprise her with a gift from Selmans, you remind her that no matter what lies ahead, you and she will get through it together. Your gift tells her this long-term wife insurance policy is for life. Renew your long-term wife insurance policy right here at Selmans. We're in it for the long term with you.
Don't miss Dave in the morning, even when you miss it the first time. You can catch it on the podcast. Missing out would be a crime. SuperTalk 93.5 is always the place to be. Wanna get the podcast version? Here, my friend, is the key. SuperTalkPikeCounty.com. It's all there and it's all the rage. Spotify, Amazon, or Apple, or just right there on the page. Dave in the morning, late at night, or anytime you have to pray. SuperTalkPikeCounty.com. It's all there and it's all the rage. Spotify, Amazon, or Apple, or just right there on the page.
Closing time. Open all the doors and let you out into the world.
Before we go, final reminder, the Anna Boyd Benefit Raffle. Thanks to Chris and Will for coming in to talk about it this morning. It's going on during the month of June. They're going to be doing the drawing live on Facebook on July 1st on the Stubborn Heifer Facebook page. Flashing back to my prom date now. This is a fantastic thing. It really is. Tickets, $250 per ticket. But you got to understand, if you win, you get about 650 pounds of grass-fed, locally raised beef. Right? At 650 pounds of beef. So not bad, and it's going to a fantastic cause to help out the family of Anna Boyd. So want to make sure that we remind you of that again. Also, got to remind you about the rummage sale going on tomorrow and Saturday, 520 South Railroad Boulevard in Macomb. All of the money from that, from St. Andrews, going to help victims of the recent tornadoes. The fact that you may be thinking which tornadoes kind of proves how important of a cause it is. Have a wonderful day chasing foul balls in the chair tomorrow starting at 9:06. I'll be in the chair for middays starting at 10:06, my friend. I'll see you then.
SuperTalk Mississippi Media Production.